With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. Going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from the take the wall over, look up. What defines my name? What defines my name?
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Cleveland. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Come on. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Again, it is Brooks. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Not what you want to see quarter one of week one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Leggett in motion. Oh. Brooks. And to pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. First down coming up. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Cowboy 80. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
On the ground, it's Quinshawn Judkins. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. They run it once more with Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Viking 18.
On 3rd down, Sanders. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland. Back deep for Carolina, that's Jimmy Horn, Jr. Uh-oh. It'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here we go. Viking 18.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one taken in. That's Tataroa McMillan. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Tyson Campbell there to make the tackle. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Let's go.
46-yard line.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He finds the big tight end, Trimble. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
The 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Panthers.
On the jump.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one to the end zone. but incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end the man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And he's able to find the crease, get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Now a third and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Carolina. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get it! 3, Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Shut up!
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 2.
Come on. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He's still on his feet, and he'll get into the end zone. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Browns.
This is simply just a check down, Mike, and it's got to be held to a short gain, but instead he's physical, he's fast, and the next thing you know, he's in the end zone doing a celebration. It's funny what can happen when you get that effort with great execution.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is deflected. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Here we go. Let's go.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. A run with Dobbins. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Point after try forthcoming. Trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Horns now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Let's go now. Steady.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Got it. Ready from the 32-yard line now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Cowboy 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
3rd down and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Ligon. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 18-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
They try to run for it with Hubbard. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
I know it's early in this game, but In my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And he's into the end zone. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is good. And the Panthers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation. It's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows. And if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. To the left side, it is caught by Fannin. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
On the move, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
At the 25-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. This pass caught by Judy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the 1st half clock. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
That's
out quick. It's Cup on the RPO. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
At the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, Scott. Cougar 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Shador. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns.
coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Horn now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10.
Let's go.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Come on, go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Big Lion, Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. Now he'll run. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
Anytime a defense decides to blitz, Mike, they're always rolling the dice, and we see why. You bring that extra defender, and if he doesn't get home, that quarterback not only can escape the pocket, but there is a lot of room to operate downfield.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. Inside the 20. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. It is a big play for the Browns. It's a gain of 49. So the big play gets them down close. And now it's first and goal.
Tag! 60 by 6. Ready?
Dobbins. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Here's Sanders to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Tremble comes in motion. Back to throw. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Here we go.
And the Panthers
Let's go, 80.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety Brent Delpit. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Got it. Ready?
Brings up second and 3.
Ready? Hey, check that. Liking 18. Big Lion.
Now, Shador. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Check out.
To the right side, it's Judkin. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Ready?
On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop the throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
Into space. He's to the 15. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1.
Okay,
now,
ready?
a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Panthers will line up for the
Cowboy
2-point
80.
conversion.
Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready? Hey, check that street. 70 Lions.
On play action, Shador. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup.
Play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Ready.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And that's good run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Now it's Dobbins. play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And good hard running there. He'll pushes way forward. Gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
It is second down and 5.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Come on. Set. Gravity Lions.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Myles Garrett working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Here we go. This is fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle. He's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
6-yard line.
18 Roderick. Let's go now.
Tremble comes in motion. Throwing now on first and 10.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Go! Cut 19! Cut 19! 19 tight! 19 tight! Go!
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it at the 7. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future to confidence grow. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. Catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. The Browns going to third down.
Let's go. 18, check. 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day. I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Come on.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
19 Charger.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the Browns. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team.